running? Are we up and are we running? Are we up and running? Are we up and are we running? Okay, I think we're up and running. Okay, I'm doing things a little differently this time around, so just so bear in mind with this. Yeah, basically, instead of using my standard computer, I'm using my cell phone because I'm basically feeling pretty paranoid right now. Okay, it seems like everything's up and running. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's, at long last, go to... let's go to Robin Hood Ruins. Anyways, I want to apologize for the long hiatus in regards to coming back to Fortune Street. It's just that after playing during the entirety of Dragon Quest VIII, I wanted to basically take a break from Fortune Street so as to come back to it with a fresh set of eyes, and also just wanted to be in the right state of mind. So with Christmas coming up, I felt, hey, you know what, might as well. So anyways, without further ado, let's just go. I believe that it is all Dragon Quest VIII for Robin Hood Ruins. Yes, it is. Yeah. Apparently, that kid right there, that is Young Yangus. That is the very same Yangus that we know from Dragon Quest VIII. Apparently, this is a version of Yangus from a flashback spin-off game where you're playing as Yangus. He's young. He has a father who also has the hat. But yeah, I kind of find it funny how basically you have regular Angelo and Jessica, and then you basically get Young Yangus, as if basically adult Yangus is problematic. So we gotta go with Young Yangus, which is kind of funny considering that there is Young Angelo. Basically, there's Young Angelo in Dragon Quest VIII, color palette and all. Basically, in fact, if you take away the sepia filter from the Young Angelo cutscene in Dragon Quest VIII, you'll see that basically they actually did just fully design Young Angelo. Okay, so without further ado, okay, I'm getting a little paranoid right now. Okay, yeah, it's kind of weird doing this on my phone. Apparently my phone's just weird about this. It's just, with Windows 10 going down, I'm just paranoid about going on Twitch and getting some virus on my computer. But anyways, yeah, let's go. I'm not gonna get distracted. Okay. Okay, we got Yangus, Young Yangus, Angelo, and Jessica. Just gotta be right next to Dragon Lord. Jessica, once you go evil, you never go back, apparently. Though I kind of find it funny how basically how Marcello is not a part of Fortune Street. Basically, or Trode for that matter. We have Castle Trodane, yet Trode... I'm having a brain fart. I'm having a brain fart. Oh, I can't believe I'm having this brain fart right now. No, not Melia. I'm having a brain fart. The Princess Dragon Quest VIII. I know her name. I know her freaking name, and yet I am not. Yet I can't think of it. Ah, yeah, great start already. I can't think of names. Random. Yeah, I'm sorry about this. It's just my computer was having issues right before I started the stream. So basically, I'm all out of sorts. Okay, I actually have the right things. Yeah, I'm actually gonna turn on the dialogue just to get a better feel of things. I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to go crazy until I basically remember her name, the princess. Medea! Freaking Medea! There we go! Freaking now, yeah, now I remember freaking Medea's name. I forgot Medea's name! Yeah, I'm gonna get Trode, because I'm gonna see some hyper-realistic Trode, some creepy pasta. Okay, I have to adjust something quickly. Yeah, just as I'm playing the game, you're gonna see just this hyper-realistic Trode with hyper-realistic blood just appearing on the screen. The screen goes dark while Trode fades in. He takes over the entire thing. No, first off, the music is gonna stop. The music is gonna stop, and then you're gonna see hyper-realistic Trode coming in. Okay, based on how the board is, it's probably gonna be all checkpoints. Why is Yangus by a freaking balloon port? I could just imagine you'd think that Yangus would be all for the toll gates, considering how he was introduced in Dragon Quest VIII, with him basically being essentially just setting up shop right at the bridge near Castle Trodain and having his toll. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna probably want toll gates for this one. Yeah, either path will be good. Okay, though, where's Angelo gonna go? Okay.
Take it, Dhoulmagus, innocent bouncing boys! That's daylight robbery at Eastloop!
A great thief, Robin Hood, eh? Well, if stealing's a sin, then I'm guilty as charged. I've stolen a fair few hearts in my time. And then Marcello, he's just pissed off. He's like, you also stole my spot in this game, Angelo! Oh, why is Angelo and Jessica going for the tax offices?
I think I'm a better enough, of course!
Why don't they let you actually keep the text up? The fact that as if it wasn't obvious that... Yeah, I guess you are the circus. Nah, we love Yangus here. Jessica, stop saying tax office!
I don't want any bribes or any nastiest from you. I'm putting a tax office here. I don't want any bribes or the nastiest from any of you. You hear?
Yeah, meanwhile, you're setting up a tax office, Jessica. Yeah. How much you want to bet that this is some lingering remnant of Dhoulmagus? Yeah, basically, we're just gonna get a glimpse of evil Jessica. just Dhoulmagus.
Yeah.
No, not Dhoulmagus. Rapthorn. I'm getting... this is what happens when I record late at night. Yeah, Rapthorn.
Yes, set up the tax office.
Yeah, we're gonna open up the door and Sir Leopold pounces on you. Yeah, but back to the whole thing of just... Yeah, but just back to the whole thing of basically just... Of Marcello getting denied access to Fortune Street. Just Marcello, he's not even asked, he just hears about this off the streets, and he's like, wait, Angelo got into a video game and I didn't. I'm not bitter or anything, I'm not bitter, but why would you let him into a video game? Why would you let him into a video game and not me? Yeah, I'm not gonna read the text just out loud. Yep. Yeah, but really, you would think that yeah, it would be kind of funny if Angelo had some reaction to Young Yangus. Why are you obsessed with the circus, Yangus? Why do we always get one person who's obsessed with the freaking circus? Yo, we got Jessica and... Yeah, we have Jessica and Angelo being obsessed with tax offices. Oh my gosh, Jessica, stop! Stop with the taxes! Yeah, and they say Raptorn is the greatest evil of Dragon Quest A. Yeah. No. It's Jessica and her tax offices. Albert Mansion, yeah, basically, yeah, all those Cram Bartle projects, they have to pay for themselves somehow. Hey, how much you want to bet that Alexandria, that's how she paid for her tower. She just set up a tax office right at the entrance to the village. But you know, it's kind of a shame that we did not, that they denied Marcello and Angelo interaction in this game. Seriously, it would be funny if they had it where Marcello, his whole AI's point is just screw over Angelo. Seriously, just make a special AI for Marcello just so we can screw over Angelo. Stop with the Circus Yangus! Yangus, what is wrong with you? They are just obsessed with taxes! I just keep getting ones! Hey, I'm fine with that. Trust me, this will pay back very quickly. Yeah, now Angelo finally buys something that is a tax office. Yeah, now people are taking my idea. Aw. Yeah, you got to pay taxes, Yangus. This isn't Pick'em. Yeah, then again, knowing Pick'em, probably their idea of tax collection is just they have two large guys just shaking you down, just picking you up by your legs and just shaking the money out of your pockets. They want the suits, they're going to have to go past my minefield. Okay, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, we have to go that way anyways. Or we could land right on the bank. Okay, yeah, I'm just debating about how to handle this. Yeah, it's been, as you can tell, it's been quite a while since I played this game. Okay, so if we go there. Okay, so if we land there, we'll get a square, which will definitely help out. Yes, we'll stop here. And we'll buy a... Yeah, we'll buy a balloon port. Yeah, it's kind of weird how they try to paint Angelo as a slacker in this game. Where the thing is that Angelo is not exactly shirk, he just does his own thing. Hey, Angelo's not lazy when he's fleecing off, when he's basically putting effort to cheat at cards. Okay, now it looks like just everyone has a piece of the pie on this part of the board. I could easily imagine Jessica as some high-pressure real estate agent. Yeah, basically, you don't want to buy from Jessica. She basically threatens to torch you with a fireball. Yeah, just an estate. Yeah, an estate agency for Yangus. He's gonna sell you a house and pick 'em. Aw. Okay. Thank you, Yangus. Is Jessica go buy another house, or she go buy a tax? Yeah, she's gonna buy another house. Like, Jessica has ever been against arguing. Jessica's the queen of arguing. Frankly, you start fighting Jessica, she's just gonna jump right in there. Okay, we can go to the circus, or we can go home. I'd rather spend 30 at Jessica's house. Yeah, but honestly, I am nervous about this board, because this board can be a difficult one under normal circumstances, let alone when you're dealing with the hodgepodge of the vacant only. That would have been nice to have last turn. But you do know I'm going to have to thrash you, don't you? Angelo, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to kick your ass right now. Okay. That's just tricky. Okay, yeah, that's fine with me. Okay. Okay, yeah, I was misreading the amount on the board. Okay, we'll buy 20 stocks. Okay, we'll buy another checkpoint. Like, Angelo would worry about rushing into a relationship. As Angelo stated in Dragon Quest VIII, basically, being in a relationship is a good thing for him because then he has a safety net. Come on, one. Yeah, buy another balloon port. Yeah, pollute my area, pollute my toll gates with a circus. Yeah, you people are going to have to pay 500 tolls just to go to the circus. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay. Yeah, I don't see us winning this game. Okay. No, we're not gonna buy stock. Well, at least we're not losing out on anything. Oh, damn it, we're losing out on Jessica! Get a 1, Jessica! No, we're not buying stock. You don't have any shops, unfortunately. Get the finger out of my mouth. Get the finger out of my mouth. This is just a dangerous board for venture-only squares because of how linear it is. Seriously, this is one of the crueler boards in the game because just of how you get unlucky, you get just absolutely screwed. Hey, at least I can see those two fighting for it. It's not like Angelo's in the strongest position himself. It would have been nice if it was Angelo. If it was Angelo or Yangus that got that day off square. Okay, nice. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I will definitely take that. Yeah, coming from you, Angelo. Coming from you, Mr. Hedonist. Yeah, basically how Angelo is like right to Pavan's face. You're a wuss of a man. Your wife deserved a real man. We don't need more power. You don't need a bigger circus, Yangus. How much you want to bet that this is money laundering for Red? Red just tells Yangus, "Oh, Yangus, buy a bunch of circuses." Yeah, Yangus has been possessed by the demon of the circuses. It possessed Yoshi. It possessed Mario. It possessed Diddy. It's possessing Yangus. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nah, Jessica doesn't do roundabout. Jessica does fireball. Okay, I'll definitely take that. Okay, Jessica's being moved. I'm being moved. Okay, we're all going to Yangus. Okay, that's fine. If anything, this is a good thing since it allows for us to avoid that circus from hell. Don't you buy a circus there, Yangus! Don't you buy a freaking circus! Okay, thank you. The demon of the circus and the demon of District A. Well, looks like I'm about to ruin Yangus's day. Oh no, I'm gonna end up on the receiving end of the fireball. You won't even own anything in District A! Hey, I'll take that toll gate. Or at the very least, I'll make them fight for it. I'll fight you for it. I will fight you for it. Okay, Jessica, you can have it. What is Jessica even thinking? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, perfect. Okay. Okay, want to land on the heart? Or do we want to land there? Which one's worse? If I get a 1, I could always just backpedal. Thank you, Yangus. At least Angelo isn't as aggressive a bidder as... Actually, wait, no. What am I saying? Angelo can be aggressive. Just too bad I don't have the postcard in the postcard war between Angelo and Dragon Lord. That was truly amazing. Just seeing Angelo and Dragon Lord just going at it in a bidding war. Just getting 1,000, pretty much 1,000, just 1,000 gold for a gift shop. You know Jessica's gonna break someone's knees. All in accordance to my plan, my master plan, my devious master plan. Yeah, Angelo took it personally when I dissed him, saying that he wasn't the aggressive bidder on this board. Look, choking Jessica out and getting a good foothold, that is nice. Okay, speaking of which, it looks like I am going left. Hello, 2 tax offices! Thank you for stopping there anyways, Jessica. Okay, I'm gonna just hold off. It's a tax office, Angelo! What did you expect? Oh, like you wouldn't hesitate to take my money, Jessica? Like you wouldn't hesitate? Jessica learned her lesson after that last one. Jessica's just heckling us on. Come on! Bye! Bye! Yangus is taking offense at me for basically just... Okay, I was not anticipating that to happen, to be honest. I was not anticipating to actually win that auction. I didn't know that could actually happen. Okay, if I have to sell some stock, that's not the worst thing in the world. come on, if only Angelo would have landed on my tax office. Is this how Angelo lost his land? Is this how Angelo lost his inheritance from his parents? He just got hit when he accidentally walked on a tax base when he was going to Myella Abbey. That stings, damn it! Okay, at least I don't have to worry about Angelo's tax office. Or any of his properties, for that matter. Okay, thank you, Yangus. Okay, this is just what we need. Who are you exchanging with? You know it's hard, you know that times are bad for Angelo when he's trying to make a business deal with Yangus and he loses out. You gonna try to buy my balloon port out, Angelo? You gonna try to buy my balloon port out? Oh, thanks for the charity, Angelo. Come on, get two next turn, Jessica. Get two. Oh, come on, no! And watch how Jessica does get the 2. She gets the freaking 2! I could have really benefited from that! 360 gold down the drain! 360 gold that would have helped us against Jessica and her onslaught of terror! Look, I'm fine with Yangus buying his circus back. I am fine with him buying his circus back. Too bad I'm going in an area that's not exactly Yangus. Okay. Look, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. It may hurt to have to pay that 60, but darn it, it's at least going to help me get to the heart. Damn it, Yangus is going to skip out of my area! What? Okay, that's kind of weird that Yangus would go in that direction. I guess he's so scared of taxes. Hey. Look, I'd rather Yangus have the money than Jessica or Angelo, especially Jessica. Why is Angelo trying to strike up business deals with Yangus? Yeah, no business deals with Jessica, just Yangus. Oh, if only he had gotten the 2. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Okay, that's no harm to anyone. District A, of course it's District A. Everything revolves around District A. I love how this board is just so toxic to move around that the AI, the CPU players that are obsessed with buying stock whenever they can, they're just refusing. I could easily imagine Yangus being the guy. I could easily imagine just game night with the Dragon Quest VIII crew, where basically you know that basically Trode and Yangus would get into a fist fight over Monopoly. You know that Trode would Trode lands on Yangus's train tracks and doesn't have the money, so Trode basically tries to give a royal IOU, and then Yangus, oi, old mate, oi, Gramps, that's not how it works, pay me my 100, and we'll be done. No, it's my game. I run the kingdom that made the game. That factory that game was in, that was funded, that's on my land, so this is by extension my train tracks. Okay, we'll take that. You know Yangus would definitely throw a chair at during a game of Monopoly. Okay. Look, I may not be getting the promotions, I may not be getting mobile around the board, but darn it, on a board like this, you have to be defensive. You can't be aggressive. You get aggressive on this board, you end up suffering. No, we are not buying that. That is hardly going to be worth it. Why do I keep on doing that? I'm just like speeding through. I want to see the dialogue. It just, nope. Pay some taxes, Jessica. Pay the mortgage. Pay the mortgage, Jessica. Pay the mortgage. Oh, speaking of which, I'm going to get screwed. Ugh, I'm going to get hosed big time. Unless... Ha! Not paying taxes today, Jessica! Yeah, now part of me is wishing I would have just done the standard 10,000 or so. What are you planning, Jessica? It's not like Jessica owns stock there. Wait, Jessica take offense to me daring to defy her? No, I'm not gonna buy the circus. Then again, that could have helped me if I landed on the tax office. What? What is it with Angelo and these cracked business deals? Come on, Yangus, come on. No! I ain't investing in your crummy business ventures, Angelo. Is this why Marcello? Yeah, the real reason for Marcello's hatred of Angelo. Angelo kept trying to rope him into Ponzi schemes. Damn it, Angelo. If you try to bring in another pyramid scheme to my abbey. Two. Darn, I meant to say one. Okay, look, I'll take the day off. They're not going to go into the Viper's Den, so I can at least break on there. No, we're not going to buy that shop or buy times its value. Okay, that hurts not eking that little bit of money out of Yangus. Okay, that's pretty mild, all things considered. Wait. You didn't even buy a checkpoint! You bought a balloon port! You bought a balloon! Stop trying to gaslight me, Jessica! It's kind of unusual just how few times people will hit the arcade on this board. Again, there's only one arcade space, and it's a pretty linear board. Okay, is Angelo, we flying? No, no flight. No Chimera Wing. No zoom for you. You bought the last shop, Jessica! You bought the last shop! Okay. Okay. I'll take it. What's gonna be the deal of the day for this time, Angelo? The tax office? And, once again, Yangus! Yeah, at this point, Angelo's gonna get into a fight with Red. Because you know darn well that with how Red is. She took full ownership of all of Yangus's finances. In the back of my mind, I figured that was gonna happen to Yangus. That Yangus would get the double taxes. Okay, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Yangus is gonna go back to the tax offices again. Though that just put Jessica close to the heart. You are in last place, Yangus. The game just does not like Yangus. Even though Yangus is the killer of bosses in Dragon Quest VIII. He is.
You're going to my house!
Yeah, Bangers and Mash just drags you over. But I don't mind. Okay, that's a bit of a bummer. At least I don't have to pay taxes. Yeah, would you rather sleep, go into a coma, and lose all, and have people rob you, or would you rather pay taxes? Yangus has been mentally scarred by taxes. Honestly, Jessica and Angelo are gonna be are gonna keep themselves alive on taxes alone. But frankly, just taxes. Jessica's greatest fear, considering just all the investments that her family has. Seriously, just if you look at Jessica's Cranbartle heritage, the fact that basically they've got the Neo statue, they have that big tower. Yeah, they have that big tower in the outskirts of Arcadia. You think that was cheap? No. Not to mention just the manor, the Albert Manor. Okay, yeah, we'll stop here. Okay, I'll take it. Off to Baccarat. You're going to Baccarat! Sit in front of the slot machine for a good hour. One. Now I can't but imagine instead of the dark magic that basically was lying the dark ruins basically in Dragon Quest VIII, where you had to get you had to dispel with the mirror. Just instead of that, just Trapthorn guards the place with a whole bunch of tax offices. Okay, I don't want to take off. Honestly, no, I'm not gonna buy that. What? You need 3 tax offices in the region, Angelo. Damn it, Angelo! Those tax offices are gonna come to my business. They're gonna come to my tolls. Actually, destroyer of the IRS. Oh wait. Okay, good. Now let's see, do I want to pay... Like, I want to pay money to go to your store, Jessica. No. No. You know, it's kind of funny how the CPU, they try to set themselves up for just a good district, but even they fall victim to their own logic, where basically the thing is that with the CPU, they will go out of their way to avoid expensive shops. Unless, of course, it's their own. Hey, as long as Jessica's getting screwed out, I'm fine with it. Okay, we're going to go here. That way, we don't have to worry. That way we don't have to worry about Angelo's tax ring. I want to buy and put a little more stock into things. And then I'm going to go in and just out and then just boom up the values. Okay, I'm just trying to see the general direction. Okay, Angelo, he's got his full suit. Jessica, she still needs her club, so she'll be coming my way very soon. You know what? Yes. You know, it's kind of funny how on basically just it really just goes to show you just how perspectives can flip when you're playing a game. We're basically, because on paper, just Lakitu is a hero. We're basically, it's like, hey, Lakitu, he's giving vacations to people. He's letting people take time off, be with their families, enjoy life. And then meanwhile, basically, just in the game, we're like, darn you, Lakitu! Make the children work in the mines! I'm not buying your shop, Jessica. No one wants to buy it. No one wants to buy that mess of a shop. Okay. Yeah, once Jessica passes next turn, I think then it'll be good. Okay, he's probably gonna go that. Huh? Why would Angelo give himself the day off? It's not like that's gonna benefit him. I mean, yeah, it's gonna put him in front of that suit, but still, you'd think that he would have just gone to the, he would have gone to the collection square. Or does that count as basically a suit square or slash event square? Okay, manage shop. Renovate. Okay, we could go there. Okay, we're not getting... okay, no. Okay, we wouldn't be getting taxed. Come on, baby! District E! Okay, District E is fine. Honestly, that scares me. You think that Angelo would go for the? You think that Angelo would go for the club space, so that way he could skip out of my area? Don't you go to my district, Dhoulmagus 2. You stay out! It's a classy district! We don't need your union in my district! I know exactly what that leech Jessica's gonna do. Ugh. Two. Yeah, but he's ditching out. Oh, that would have been nice to have last turn. That would have been very nice to have last turn. Don't you go in my district! You in my district! You asshole! Yes, I want Jessica to sell off her stock in my area. I want her to get rid of it. Okay, Jessica's gonna have to cleanse her, get out of my area. Okay. So which ones do we need? Okay, we need the diamond. Okay, we need diamond. Okay, we have diamond, we have spade. Okay, we got the Ring of Taxes, which I don't want to go to. I want nothing to do with that. But then again... No, I have no interest in your wares, in your cheap wares. Wait, more seconds, that's a layoff! Lakitu is not a hero of the people, he's a hero of unemployment! Lakitu brings despair and poverty where he goes! Okay, 7. Okay. No! Why? In the name of God, why? Angelo! Angelo, you asshole! You asshole! This is why Marcello doesn't love you, Angelo! This is why your brother despises you! Okay! You wanna play hardball, Angelo? You wanna play hardball? Then I'll play hardball with ya! Angelo? You stole my shop! Of course I'm gonna be a little livid. I would have expected that from Jessica, but you, Angelo, this is why Angelo doesn't do business deals with ya. This is why he doesn't do business deals with ya. He knows the truth. He knows the truth. Hey, you're the one trying to leech into my district. Let me guess, you're gonna want to invest in my area too. See, Yangus is a class act. Yangus is a gentleman. Yangus does not just try to weasel his way into other people's districts, into their hard-earned districts. Angelo, Yangus is classy like that, unlike you two vipers. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dump us right down here and ha! But then again, that puts me right in range of Angelo's Doom Shack. No, I'm not buying that thing out. I'm not buying that monstrosity of a department store out. If anything, that's the real circus right there. That's the real zoo. It'd be nice if I could see the price on that. Okay, 1,500. Okay, in that case, I'm not doing it. I'm not renovating it. Okay, Jessica would be absolutely insane if she were to buy that shop. Now, Angelo, on the other hand, I don't want him near my toll booth. Yeah, the fact that I have to keep you on my watch list, Angelo. You're on my watch list. You, sir, are a scoundrel? You are a cheat? No, yeah, watch out, this is the true reason why Marcello has a burning hatred of Angelo, just Monopoly night. Like, you've been showing mercy on me. I remember that I remember that Good Egg Galaxy board, Jessica. I remember the board. Yeah, buy that, Angelo. No, I'm gonna pump it up. Okay, I'll take round the blocks. I'll take round the blocks so I don't have to pay money. You take my shop, I will burn your crops. Okay, hey, I'd rather gain nothing than lose something. Okay, good. Okay, now's the perfect time to weasel Angelo out of my district. Him and Jessica are in a weakened state. I can easily take him out. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Wait a minute. I've had money in these districts the entire time. I didn't have to sell anything. Okay. I would rather not. Okay. Yeah, it's really interesting because basically for Yangus, that Meyer is like a death trap to him. And the thing with tax offices is this, is that they're only scary if you have a large net worth to yourself. That's why while toll gates can seem relatively harmless, they're a constant and stacking threat. Meanwhile, with tax offices, they're pretty varying. Okay. That will dump me off in tax land, and I don't want to go to tax land. Okay, come on. District E. District E. Yeah, that would be in Jessica's best interest. That is gonna hurt. Okay, any others that we can sell? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'll take that. Hey, I'll take it. What is it with Jessica and the 3-star shops? They aren't helping you out, Jessica. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Yangus. Look, I just need to get my hands on shops. As for this one, this could make a good toll gate. Yeah, if they had gotten past 500, then I would have dumped out of the deal. Okay, manage shops. We're gonna make this plot. We're gonna make that a checkpoint. And with the other one, We'll also renovate that to make that a checkpoint. Can I come back the other way? I want to go the other way. Okay, at least it's half off. No. Yes! Thank you, Yangus! Yeah, I'm gonna let those two go at it. Though, frankly, I hope Jessica wins this bid. Frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if at this point, Angelo, he's just putting in bids just to piss off Jessica.
850!
860.
870!
880.
890!
900. What the heck? What is it with this demon of the circus? There's some circus devil. This is the demon of the circus. Look at this. It's a repeat of the gift shop. It is. What is it with Angelo and these bidding wars? I understand wanting to get a monopoly, but I have to give Jessica props for going in as deep as she did. Okay, perfect. No, I'm not gonna buy stock. The reason for that being... I'm kind of debating about how to do this, and yeah, it's saying you got 20% battery left, huzzah. Okay, So how to handle this? Should I go in there and just take the bullet and just do that? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to... Ugh. Angelo just absolutely ruining that part of the board. Angelo's ruined a good chunk of the board! He's turned it into his purple death zone. Angelo's method. He's going to basically put all of his money into my stocks so he can sell my stock. The monster. Hey, thank you. Thank you for the money. Okay. Oh my gosh. I am going to be evil for doing this. I could go there and basically risk my money. In tax NATO land. Come to my house! Come to my house! Come to the house! I was anticipating on doing that to poor Yangus, just absolutely wrecking him. Hey, I'll take it. Yeah, the thing is, Yangus is just crashing and burning right now. He has nothing on the board. He's not escaping anything. Hey, you landing on a house is no issue for me. And then he watch how he lands on the tax office. Yangus gets done in by the IRS. He defeats Dhoulmagus. He defeats the Dragon Lord, but he can't defeat the IRS. Frankly, at this point, if I land on another one of those tax offices, if I land on one of these two tax offices, I'll just buy it out. Yangus couldn't pay the toll. Okay, thank you, Jessica. Look, at this point, I just want to drown out Angelo. If I can get up to 2,000, then basically... Okay. I will go to the circus. I will happily go to the circus. Okay. No, I'm not going to buy the shop out. I'm going to choke Angelo out. I want to do it in the upper section. Yes! Let's see, I can either go to Jessica's house, or I can pay 3,100 gold. I'm going for the house. Okay. In that case, if I can get to that shop, then that would be great. I don't think I will be able to. What? Yeah, Young Yangus. Damn it! Okay. Yeah, I'm just determining how to do this. At this point, I am going to I'm just going to bank out if I get to the amount. Okay. Frankly, this is the best bet we have. Oh, okay. That was very lucky. And that is even luckier. In fact, at this point, I kind of want to land a 1, so that way I can buy out that one tack shop and ease Angelo out of that district. Okay. If only I could have gotten one of Angelo's shops. And the real kick to the teeth for Angelo. Hey. Okay, thank you, Angelo. She's gonna go for my district, isn't she? Or District I. She saw the monopoly and she went for it. Gotta give her credit for that. I want Angelo to get one. Okay, I know what Jessica's gonna try to do in there, and I am scared. Okay. Okay, where are we gonna go? Okay, we need the club. Wait, we already got the club. Okay, we need the spade, and we need the spade, and we need the heart. Okay. Just have to think about this. Ah, okay. Okay, got it. Look, it's fine. They're not going to land on my spaces anytime soon. Okay, we just need 18,000 and we're good. Wait, no. What? No! Oh. Okay. I did not mean to go that way. Okay, that is actually very good for me. sorry if I'm a little out of it right now. It's just this game has been really intense. Go, Jessica!
Up yours!
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure. Okay, I'll definitely take that. I am doing a very bad job of reading the text. I'm like, okay, I gotta go see what's next. Gotta see the next one. Angelo, that's what I've been doing. Okay, we're getting down the home stretch. Why was Jessica so moody when she was asking where we were going next? Just
Jessica, I have nowhere to go. The only places are tax offices and department stores.
Yeah, Angelo, you're about as good a right-hand man as Judas. What? I mean, I know Jessica has stock there, but still. It's not like she's in a very stable position monetarily. In fact, Jessica just sold her stock in that area. Okay. No. Okay, I'm just thinking how to do this. That's fine. Just as long as I'm getting money. As long as I'm getting money. I warned you, Jessica! I warned you! Yeah, now Jessica's gonna start dragging people. Okay. Okay. As long as Angelo doesn't do any funny business this next turn, or Jessica, we can win this. Watch, he's gonna screw me.
Oh, I just want to increase my capital. Is that too much to ask you, irritating die?
You know that Jessica would definitely be getting to a fight at game night. Really, I would just love to see just Dragon Quest VIII game night, where really just... where you have Trode and Yangus getting into an argument over Monopoly, and then you get Jessica just absolutely getting violent with the die. Just Jessica and her anger management issues. And then meanwhile, Angelo's just sitting back watching the world burn. He has his cup of tea in hand, just sipping on, just... ah. Truly, this is the real game night. Okay, we did it. Okay, how do I get out of this freaking phone? I want to get out of this tab. There we go, there we go. Okay. Man, but that just drained my phone like you wouldn't believe. Why? Well, we had 2 spam voice messages. Let's see what these are. Let's see what these are. Unable to transcribe message. And for the other one, unable to transcribe. I hate when that happens. You turn your phone on and then just spam. Nothing but spam. And Yangus wins nothing. Yangus could defeat evil, but he could not defeat the IRS. I really want to take a look at the graph. Yeah, as you can see, just everyone was starting off pretty consistent. Just right at the start of the game, it was just very low. Because just the people are buying up spaces. And then, just you could tell when I started making my move. You could tell that was when things really took a turn. And that was when Angelo decided, hey, I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. I'm going to jump on the bandwagon and just mirror me. And then meanwhile for Jessica, it was just a downward slope for her. Really, Jessica only managed to avoid bankruptcy thanks to that tax office of hers. Seriously, taxes saved Jessica. Okay. Okay, let's head back to the main menu. Okay. Anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. If I really appreciate that you came by to watch the stream. It was great having you. I hope to see you next time. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this video. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.